Inkapesh, he wants to know MUT 101.
Ooh.
Best 3-4 outside linebackers. So let's go over to Muthead real quick. We actually picked out some of our favorite 3-4 linebackers. And really, you have to consider, like, what do you want the linebacker to do? So there's 4 different types of linebackers, 5 different types of outside linebackers. You have a user guy, which basically is tall and speed. Anthony Barr, great example for $14K. It's amazing. Go get one. Tremendous.
As
good
a great
speed,
user, yeah, very good.
Good hit power, good height. You user him, you run all over the field. He makes great interceptions. Lamar Houston, he's an example of like an edge setting, Terrell Suggs, James Harrison type of strong, good block shed. Not quite the fastest, but he's going to hang in there, be pretty tough. Yeah, he can drop in his zone if you need him to, but really his best thing he's going to do
set
the edge, hold up tough, and he's one guy you could do for that. Then the other type is then a guy like Nick Perry, who still has pretty good block shed, but he's not quite as strong as Houston, but he's a better pass rusher, 85 power move, and some good speed.
A little more versatility with
yeah, a little faster, a little quicker. Then you got a guy like Bradham, who is kind of a mixture, but has very, very good zone coverage. So guys like KJ Wright in the past, they've excelled, and now they cost even more. But 84 zone coverage, so you drop him on the edge, and then you would want him to drop into zone coverage as much as possible.
And his weak spot will be his ability to pass rush. Like he's good in playing the run support, he's good in coverage, but he's not a great pass rusher.
Right, definitely. And then the last guy is Bud Dupree. He's similar to Barr because he's tall and fast, but he can also... He's just he's a speedier guy, right? You can't necessarily afford...
He's the value guy in this,
yeah.
right? Like, if you look at the bar, he's $14K. That's, you're getting up there in some of those prices. When you look at a guy like Bud Dupree, he can kind of be your user guy for a good value.
The other role, and it's not necessarily going to come as much from outside linebacker as it is from middle linebacker with guys like Buchanan, Deion Jones, I think Mark Barron is somewhere in there.
Team of the week, TJ Watt's very good.
They're speed guys that can play man coverage, so you would man them up. So if you're playing like 2 linebackers and you play man coverage, you'd man one up and you'd user the other. That's a role for that type of player. Telvin Smith is good in that role. Sean Lee's more of a zone guy. You'd have, if you were playing a lot of zone where you're dropping those guys, fanning them out, Bradham would be a guy that would drop in the zone. Houston would be a run stuffer. Barr's a user. Perry's a pass rusher. It really depends on the role for your 3-4 lineup, what you want to do with those linebackers.
Give me a quick look on Muthead here on Telvin Smith. Just I haven't looked at him yet, and I know I really liked last year. It was the 85 Telvin. He remained as like one of the best coverage linebackers, I think, all the way through like the Madden Championship.
So Telvin Smith flies in at 82 speed. He's got 82
very
zones,
good.
78. Now he's 150K, but you get good hit power, you get good block shed. His strength is very, very low. So that's kind of the one weakness, but as long as you play him in coverage, you should, almost like a Derek Brooks type.
That like when you looked at last year, that his base like speed and man coverage, I think his man coverage last year was like 79, and it literally was one of the highest man coverage linebackers throughout the whole course of the year.
Yeah.
So a lot of value here. He's obviously 150K.